Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to another video on Modern Warships. I'm The Unknown. And, you know, once I heard that the devs were releasing a North Korean ship, I had to make the correction and, tell them that it was actually a sub and not a ship. But here we have the North Korean. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. It looks like a destroyer, but it's really a submarine. So we're going to go ahead and review the very first submarine added to the game from North Korea. Right off the bat, I just want to go over the ship's stats. And, it looks to me that there isn't an O2 capacity, which is weird because in real life, as you can see in the edit, this thing is capable of turning on its side and going underwater. So the fact that the devs, didn't add an O2 capacity, it's very inaccurate to the in real life model. And, automatically this is not worth the money. By the way, this is a bundle that you have to buy exclusively on the ArtStorm website, and it's for $65. $65 for a ship and a skin that's not even legendary. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. So first thing I want to take a look at is the skin. It's the plushy skin, if you will. What is this, dude? It's a monkey with animated fur. Why didn't the devs just put this as legendary? It makes no sense. And I just got back home. I'm literally chilling on my chair next to all of my Legos. And I'll even turn the camera on for you guys. I'm literally I'm taking a bite out of a massive steak right now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, delicious. I just got it. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and jump right into the review of the submarine. So, this sub has 455,000 durability with a speed of 26.8 knots, making this the fastest submarine in the game. A maneuverability of 11.1, a view range of 10.2, an aerial visibility of 4.96, surface visibility of 4.39, and an underwater visibility of 3.12. Again, if it's a submarine, why does it need underwater visibility if it's literally able to go underwater? Next, we have the very first missile here with a damage of 5,850 with a range of 10.4 kilometers and a reload of 4.2 seconds. Sorry, I had to take another bite of my steak. Anyways, we have a nuke here, and this nuke it ignores heat decoys. So once again, we have another sub that nukes just avoid flares. 14,950 damage with a range of 13.87 kilometers and a reload of 9 seconds. And this is the second submarine to ever have a cannon, the first one being the RF Straz. This thing does 19,500 damage with a range of 15.6 kilometers and a reload of 7 seconds. And much like the Straz, this thing does have a grenade launcher. So the damage of this grenade launcher is 4,225 with a range of 9.53 kilometers and a reload of 7 seconds. It has a 2x torpedo slot, 1 helicopter, and a locked air defense with a single unlocked air defense. So on paper, this submarine is proving to be one of the best submarines in the game. So let's just go ahead and take this out on a match and see what we do. I gotta say, for the very first North Korean sub, this thing does look pretty nice, but it oddly resembles a destroyer somehow. I don't know why North Korea decided it'd be a good idea to make a submarine that mimics a destroyer. I don't know if it's like a war tactic or whatever it is, but regardless, needless to say, it's pretty good looking. The skin, on the other hand, is not so good looking. It's kind of creepy. So, and it looks like this sub has smoke consumables, which is completely useless. Oh, and for some reason, I can't submerge. This thing doesn't have a submerged button on it, which is very, very weird. I would expect this thing to have a submerge button, considering that in real life, you can see that it can submerge underwater. And it did just nearly one-tap that ship. It two-tapped it. That's pretty good, I would say. But again, just an inaccurate detail of this thing not being able to submerge. It's like the devs add something good and then they gotta mess it up with an inaccurate detail. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish off this match here. We are absolutely annihilating the bots. So this thing is proving to be a very good bot slayer. Does this thing attack subs? Does this grenade launcher attack subs? Okay, it does. Let's go ahead and attack that SMX-31. There we go. All right. You know, this thing is somehow it feels underperforming compared to other bundle ships out there for some reason. And for $65 on a price tag, that is criminally absurd. Like, let me finish the match and I'll explain to you guys what I'm talking about after this. I gotta find that next ship. Okay, he's over there. You know, on paper and performance-wise, this thing it's okay, but I do want to take a more detailed look at the stats of the missiles just to see where the durability and all that's at. If this thing can penetrate air defense as well and all that jazz. So let's go ahead, finish off that ball. We got a perfect 5 kills. I would have loved to see this thing be able to submerge on its side, but I guess we can't have a lot of things. I guess we can't have the most accurate details in the game. Needless to say, it still performed all right. So yeah, very odd that this thing doesn't have O2 capacity. Let's go see the durability of these missiles. So it looks like this missile has AoE. I did see explosion radius, so it has a durability of 75. 75! That is god-awful. For a legendary missile. Let's just compare this to other legendary missiles. For this, I have to go to an unlocked slot, alright? So, durability, 250. Durability, 270. Durability, 250. Durability, 180. 250. 182. 255. 270. 250. 250. 88, 350, 150. So you guys get the point, right? A $65 ship and you can't give this thing $65 capability? Just mind-blowingly disappointed. I don't even want to see the nuke. Durability 250. Okay, the nuke is a respectable 250. Okay. I was about to lose my shit there. Like, oh my god. So, yeah, this thing is pretty good, but I'm sorry, this is terrible. This needs to be buffed to at least 100 to 150 durability. 75 is criminal for $65. I'm sorry. This bundle ship, sub. This sub is very good. However, I still can't get past that this thing is 65 freaking dollars. For comparison, guys, for comparison. Where is it? This thing was $40 plus the skin, $55 total. And this thing is more overpowered. Oh, if you guys are going to cry and say, oh, you're comparing it to a battleship, let me go to the red room. $55 for the skin and the ship. Same thing with this. This was completely free. This is trash, but it's still cheaper. Cheaper and cheaper. So this thing being $10 more expensive in total is absolutely criminal. I would not encourage any of you guys to buy this. I would wait and see if this thing will be released in the market, so at least you can get it for somewhat cheaper if it's going to be in the market. But good God, this thing is overpriced. I will not stand for this. $65 is absolutely criminal for a ship like this. Just unsatisfactory. I'm sorry. L Submarine. Just L Submarine.